Hey kids, let's jump in there and get started. Twinkle Little Star. Sing it as beautiful as you can, okay? Make sure you try to sound just like the piano, all right? Sing just like the piano. Ready? 2, 3. Twinkle, twinkle, star. Chance to catch along. Let's go around. Let's sing it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and twinkle, twinkle, little star. The first time we sang it, was it a major or minor key? Major. And the last time we sang it, was it a major key or minor key? Minor. Okay? We started off with a major, and then we ended in minor. All right. So, let's go ahead and brighten things up a bit. Johnny on the wood pile, Johnny on the fence. Johnny got a haircut for 15 cents. Johnny on the wood pile, Johnny on the fence. Johnny got a haircut for 15. Go! Again. Johnny on the wood pile, Johnny, keep going. One more. Johnny on the wood pile. So, we kept singing up a key higher and higher, okay? Hopefully you stayed with me. And if you stayed with me the whole way through, going up key by key, you did an excellent job, okay? Did an excellent job. Hopefully I'll have a chance to tell you that in person. All right, so let's go ahead and do our song that we did from our last video, okay? lion. Remember, after each phrase I sing, you're going to repeat with sea lion. Let's try it. Sea lion. Sea lion. Sea lion. Hey, 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 sea lion. Did you catch me? All right. Your only part to sing with me is sea lion. Let's see if you can do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hey, hey, hey. Won't you be mine? You don't do nothing but wax and shine. Way down yonder, about the sun, my mother called me a sugar plum. Old rabbit hill, old rabbit hot, old rabbit big, the carrot top. And if I live to get 21, I'm gonna marry someone. Hey, 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 won't you be mine? You don't do nothing but wax and shine, but wax and shine, but wax and shine. All right, all right. That's a real fun one, kids. That's a real fun one, okay? So, moving on, let's do one we picked up from our previous week, okay? This is our another one, call and respond. So after I sing a phrase, you're gonna give me a hey, hey. All right, Lucy Rabbit. Lucy Rabbit, hey, hey, in my garden, hey, hey, good my carrots, good my collards, good my turnips, all night long, hey, hey, all night long, hey, hey, all night long, shoo rabbit way, hey, hey, shoo. All right, so let's see if you remember. When we get to the end, if you hear me say, shoo rabbit way, what are you going to do? Hey, hey, shoo. Let's try it. Shoo rabbit way. Shoo rabbit way. One more. Shoo rabbit way. Hey, hey, shoo. So if you hear me say shoo rabbit way, you're going to do hey, hey, shoo. Okay? Hey, hey, shoo. Get out of here. Shoo. All right? Before that, remember you're responding with just a hey, hey after every phrase I sing, okay? All right, let's try it. Lucy Rabbit in my garden, good my carrots, good my collards, good my turnips, all night long, all night long, all night long, shoo rabbit way. How did you do? Okay, now, can we speed it up? Lucy Rabbit in my garden, cut my carrots, cut my collards, cut my turnips, all night long, all night long, all night long, all night long, shoo rabbit way. Did you catch the hey, hey shoe at the end of that? Hopefully you did. Hopefully you did. Now, we're going to move on to our song tell. Feel free to rewind these videos anytime you like to play along and sing with me again, okay? I hope to see you soon. Goodbye, kids. All right, my little students. So, the name of our song tell today is There's a Hole in the Bucket, okay? And with this story, it has a lot of humor in it, a lot of different beautiful pictures and illustrations. And it's about, well, a guy named Georgie and his wife, Liza, who they're both bears. And she's going to help them figure some things out as far as how to solve some problems. And maybe even some of you kids can relate to what's going on in this. So let's enjoy. There's a hole in the bucket. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. Then fix it, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Then fix it, dear Georgie, fix it. With what shall I fix it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I fix it, dear Liza? With what? With a straw, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With a straw, dear Georgie, a straw. But the straw is too long, dear Liza, dear Liza. The straw is too long, dear Liza, too long. Then cut it, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Then cut it, dear Georgie, cut it. With what shall I cut it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I cut it, dear Liza? With what? With a knife, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With a knife, dear Georgie, a knife. But the knife is too blunt, dear Liza, dear Liza. The knife is too blunt, dear Liza, too blunt. Wet the knife then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Wet the knife then, dear Georgie, wet it. With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I wet it, dear Liza? With what? With a stone, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With a stone, dear Georgie, a stone. But the stone is too dry, dear Liza, dear Liza. The stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry. Wet the stone then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Wet the stone then, dear Georgie, wet it. With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I wet it, dear Liza? With what? With the water, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With the water, dear Georgie, the water. And what shall I get it, dear Liza, dear Liza? And what shall I get it, dear Liza? And what? In the bucket, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. In the bucket, dear Georgie, the bucket. But there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. And that is, there's a hole in the bucket, okay? Hopefully you can help each other solve each other's problems like Liza's been trying to help Georgie all book long to solve his problems. Hope you've enjoyed the song tale, and please have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.